A chia seed. Something so small can make such an impact on our health. But what if something so small could change the life of a person, a family, a community? What if something so small could take a country of poverty and create something more financially thriving? We took this idea, this life-changing opportunity, and brought a project to life. Life in Uganda is difficult under the best of circumstances. Per capita income is about $1.50 a day, and living in extreme poverty brings on an unimaginable set of challenges. For the 2 decades leading up to 2008, the people of northern Uganda endured living in the middle of a vicious war zone, in addition to the challenges of their daily lives. Joseph Kony's Lord Resistance Army terrorized communities of northern Uganda. In villages throughout the LRA's reign of terror, family homes were invaded night after night. Children were kidnapped at gunpoint and forced into becoming child soldiers. Nearly every family has violently lost a parent or a child to the LRA. Many of us cannot even imagine how to start picking up the pieces and rebuilding after such devastation. Families were impacted in every way. Not only did they lose loved ones, but they lost their livelihoods to support their living families. How does one muster the will to keep going? When legendary American entrepreneur Joseph Pedott, founder of the Chia Pet and president of Joseph Enterprises, was seeking new suppliers for chia seeds, he wanted to do more than to make his customers happy. He saw this as an opportunity to empower some of the world's most vulnerable people.
Hi, Joe Pedott, president of Joseph Enterprises. I got involved in this program through Enactus, which is a organization that's country and college kids to do good for the community. And Amy Schultz, who's with me, is an instructor at Feather River College and took on as a project helping Uganda with a couple of projects, and one of them is chia seeds. So she helped me with the connection to get it rolling, and I appreciate that. Amy will tell you what she observed because she took 20 of her students to Uganda to see what's happening with her project of raising chia seeds. So Amy, you want to tell them what you saw?
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Joe. Thank you for the opportunity to work with the chia farmers. When we met in 2013, you had started the Chia project, but we're struggling to find farmers that would follow through. And with our contacts in Uganda and the farmers and entrepreneurs that we worked with, it seemed to be a good fit. And you asked if I could trust them, and I said absolutely, with our lives, that we've already had been there and had an amazing experience. So when we returned this past summer to meet the chia farmers, and after the first shipment had been exported, which was really exciting, to see the impact that it has made in these farmers' lives and for their families, it was just overwhelming. The farmers, the particular community that we went to, had been severely impacted by the Lord's Resistance Army, and almost every single family in that community had lost a loved one to this horrible war. So they're in the process of rebuilding, and fairly recently, it's just been in the past few years that they've found some peace. And the chia has just been an incredible gift to them to be able to have a crop for export, that they could generate new wealth within their community. Before the chia, their crops were all traded locally, and what that meant is the same dollar was going around and around, and they weren't able to create any new wealth within their community. And what I mean by wealth is simple. It's extra money to pay for school fees for children, for clothing, for basic health care, for better nutrition, like more protein in their diets. for brick huts instead of mud huts. This is what these farmers and their families are doing with the profits from Chia. And so it is your foresight to see how Chia could help the community. It's true. It's been a tremendous gift to these people, and we'd like to continue to support your work in any way that we can.
So you may not know, but the Archdiocese, head of the Archdiocese of Uganda, approached me, and he has thousands of farmers that can't make a living on a half acre, and he asked if I would help him. So I also funded all the farmers of the Archdiocese as well. So it's really, this is more than a commercial venture for me. And the seeds only grow north or south of the equator by 10 degrees maximum. So there's more to the seeds than just trying to make a buck on it. And hopefully it's a story that will impact our sales, which means that we'll be able to fund more farmers. It's all good.
Absolutely. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you for this opportunity for our students to be able to learn from this as well.
Well, thank you for making it possible and helping me with it.
In June 2014, shortly after the first ever container of chia seeds from Uganda was exported to the U.S., we visited some of the chia farmers to conduct project evaluations. The chia farmers explained how chia had given them a new hope in their recovery. By growing chia for export, they are less reliant on external aid and can support themselves. Our team was most impressed with how much the farmers want to improve their own business practices. They were asking for advice on storage facilities and how to purchase holding equipment to maximize efficiency. The chia farmers are so determined to rebuild their lives and create a bright future for their children and grandchildren. To put ourselves in their shoes, they have overcome so much loss. They've had to learn to forgive in order to move on, and all while dealing with the challenges of crushing poverty. The level of optimism and relentlessness was unbelievable. We left the chia fields full of hope for humanity. What do you see? A popular superfood? Or the key to alleviating poverty in Uganda?